Hey yo, this is Your Design Pro. Welcome to this episode of ARCHICAD. In this episode, I'm going to show you how we design the roof frames, the roof trusses, and all the members that make up a roof. So the tool is under design, but before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and also to turn on your notifications for the daily updates. So we shall click on the design tool, then roof extras. Under the roof maker, there is all these are in gray. They're not active because we're in the 3D. So we can create the rafters, create the purlins, the beams. Then design extra, the truss maker, we can create the truss at the same time, edit. So let us start right away. And we are going to have two options. The first one will be for a gabled roof, and the second one will be for hipped roof. To start with, let us start with the gabled roof. I'll come under design. I'll look for the roof tool. This is the roof tool. I'll click on it. I'll check for the settings. For the material, I can first leave that. Then the angle, that is okay. The offset, let me give this 600. I'll come draw my gabled roof. But now it is a hipped roof. I have to do adjustments. I'll move this edge, or I'll stretch it horizontally. I make sure I'm on this first option, which says stretch horizontal. I'll click on it, then I stretch this to make the gable ends. So this is a gable roof. Then I'll have a hipped roof right on the second option. I'll come back to the roof tool. I'll leave the same settings, then have my hipped roof like that. So these are the two types of roofs that we are going to design our trusses on. So next we need to add the roof members. Here we are talking about the wall plate, the tie beam, the rafters, the purlins, and also the struts and ties. How to add the members? We go under design, we look for roof maker. So I'll come under design, I click on it. I'll go to roof extras. Under roof extras, I'll see roof maker. Under roof maker, you will see this palette which shows us how to create rafters, purlins, then how to create the tie beams, and also the roof wizards. So I'll come to the roof wizard, I'll click on it, then they will tell me to place this element. One roof needs to be selected first. You say okay. So I'll come, click on the roof, I come under design, come to roof extras, I'm going to come to roof maker, then roof wizard. Then under roof wizard, they will bring me the rafters, then we have the beams, we have the purlins, trimmers, then ridges. So under rafters, these are the sizes. For this first option, I can leave the ARCHICAD settings and see what it gives me. So for the rafters, this is the dimension it is giving me. Then also the distance between the normal rafters, then the minimal distance between the rafters as well. Then for the beams, it is giving us the collar beam. Then the purlins, these are the sizes. Then the ridges, these are the sizes. So for now, I can say okay, this is the material. You can change from here. I can say okay, so it will create for me those members. Let me first check this out in 3D. I'll come key off this roof, F5 on my keyboard to open my 3D. So these are the members it has created, but remember it is intersecting as well with our roof. I'll need to change I'll need to change the structure of my roof so that it doesn't collide with the roof members. So I'll simply come, click on the roof, then under the structure, I'll drop down. Let me type in glass. I want to just leave the members visible. I'll go with glass. So here I can see my members properly. This is what ARCHICAD has given me for the settings. Yeah, we can look through the settings in the next option of the hipped roof. I'll come back to the ground floor, click on this roof, come back to design, roof extras, roof maker, then roof wizard. Here I'll change my rafters for the dimensions I know. I'll give this 75 by 150. Then the distance is roughly between 600 to 700, so 700 is okay. Then the minimum distance can be half the 700, which is, let me give it just 300, 350. Yeah, for the minimum. Then for the eaves, yeah, we can go with the vertical eave. Then under the beams, before the beam, back to the rafters, there is a soffit. Yeah, we need to have the soffit, so I'll check this. I come to the beam. Under beams, I'm going to use the tie beam, the commonly one used. Then for the height, remember our wall height is 3 meters, so I'm going to add on the wall plate, which is 150. So this will be 150. Then for the sizes, yeah, I can give this 50 by 150. Then I'll come to the pallets. Pallets 75 by 150 by 150. Then for the eaves, they can be the same, 75, 150. Then the ridges, still 75 by 150. I say okay. Then I can mark this, right click, then have to see this in 3D. I first fit it in. Yeah, but I need to change the angle of the soffit. If you want it like that, you can leave it, but I prefer it perpendicular. So I'll come, click on this, Ctrl T for the settings. The soffit angle is here. I'll give it 0. I say okay. So I'll have it 90. Then also the material of the roof, I want this to be transparent. I'll simply click on the roof, come under structure, I drop down, I'll search for my glass, I'll go with this. This is okay. You zoom in inside, you realize our tie beams are ending somewhere, so we can move those ones manually to these other places. I'll come to the ground floor. We'll come select the tie beams. The tie beams are these small ones inside. For these ones, these are the purlins. So I'll come, click on this tie beam, Ctrl Shift D. I move it, move a copy there, Ctrl Shift D still. So when I come back to 3D, I'll be able to see the tie beams inside. Yeah, next, let me first mark you off this part so that I appreciate the look of the 3D. I'll mark you off here. Right click, come to this option. So what is remaining is to add the ties and the struts. I'll do that in a section. So I'll come back to the ground floor and I'll draw a section under document, under viewpoint. I'll come the section tool, click on it, then I can have my section right here facing that side. Right click, I open the view settings. Yeah, this is by default. This is our section. So I can start by drawing a line. I'll come under documents, click on the line tool. Let me give it a visible color. You can go with red. Then I'm going to draw the king post. It has to be in the middle, somewhere there. I'm going to rotate a copy, Ctrl Shift E. That is for rotating a copy. I rotate it at an angle 45. I do the same this side, Ctrl Shift E, negative 45. Or I could simply mirror this to this side. Yeah, this can go all the way up to there. Even this the same, up to somewhere there. So I'll select all the three lines. I hold on Shift so that I select multiple. Come back under design, design extras, truss maker, and I'm going to create a truss. So we have the timber, then the hollow section, and then the steel profile. For this case, we are using the timber construction profile. Then for the pen contour, we can go with this first gray. Then for the material, we are going to go with wood. I'm not sure of the wood we have been using. I think it is this one. So I'll click on that. Then for the rest of the settings, I'll leave they will come automatically. Then I say OK. I can leave the name as Truss 1. I save it. New truss maker object has been created on the floor plan. I'll say OK. Yeah, this is our truss which has been created. When I come to the floor plan, it is right here in 3D. This is it. Yeah, but we're having a different material. Let me check out the material of this. Ctrl T for the settings. This is the material. So I'll go back, click on this, Ctrl T for its settings. And I'm going to change the material to this so that we have a uniform material. And I'll need to move this in its right position. I'll come select it. I'll pick it from there. Ctrl D. I move it there. Ctrl Shift D. Yes, I think it has to stop there. And for this one, it's supposed to be off. I delete this. I come back to 3D. This is what we have. Yeah, it's looking nice and more realistic. First mark you this. These two are supposed to be off. Delete this, and also this last one. Yes, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. Watch out for more interesting and educative tutorials in ARCHICAD, and please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, as it helps me grow the channel, and at the same time to turn on your notifications for the daily updates. Thank you. Stay blessed.